Hey, what's up, everybody? Is there a cure for fear of missing out when it comes to buying silver? I think there is. Now, for a lot of people, silver is indeed an addiction. It really is. It really is. It was for me. I got over my addiction. Do I still love to buy silver? Absolutely, I love to buy silver. I buy silver on occasion. I buy silver. I buy collectible stuff that I want to add to my collection. I still buy silver. But for me, what has changed over the course of the last couple of months, year or so, is I realized that silver is very volatile. Silver is very volatile. Silver goes up, silver comes down. Silver goes up, silver comes down. We've seen it over just the last couple of months. We've seen silver go up as high as $29, almost 30. Some say it hit 30. I didn't see it hit 30, but it almost hit $30 an ounce. And a lot of people were buying. A lot of people were buying. A lot of people who weren't buying in 2018 when silver was $15 an ounce. And I did a video back then. It was called, the title of the video, and I'm going to put the link in the description of this video. Maybe put a pinned comment with the link to that video. Go check it out. I encourage everybody to go check out that video. And what inspired this video was somebody recently put a comment on that video, said, we need to revisit that video. You need to remind people about that video. And I said, that video doesn't get very many views anymore. On YouTube, after a certain amount of time, our videos, everybody's videos goes to what I like to call the YouTube graveyard. After a certain amount of time, videos just don't get views. So sometimes we have to rehash old videos, remake videos, so newer subscribers can see older videos because they just don't get the views anymore. So that's what we're kind of doing, is rehashing that video. And so that video was called, why do people buy silver at $40 an ounce but don't buy it at $15 an ounce? Back in 2017, between 2017 and 2018, silver, in my view, was really cheap, a great time to buy. It was a great time to buy silver. Not very many people were buying it. There wasn't a whole lot of demand. Economy, at least in my opinion, economy was great. And people just were in the stock market and not really buying silver. A lot of people were in the cryptocurrencies like they are now, but not many people were buying silver. I was buying silver. I was buying silver, American Silver Eagles, by the tubes, buying a tube, almost a tube a month, a couple of tubes a month, and I was having a good time buying silver. But a lot of people were getting frustrated at the same time. A lot of people were getting frustrated why silver wasn't moving, silver's not going up, and I didn't care. I just wanted to accumulate more and take advantage of the low prices of $15 an ounce, picking up American Silver Eagles, picking up Canadian Maple Leafs for $17 a piece after premiums. Crazy, right? $15 an ounce, spot price, and $2 premiums for a random year. You don't see those kind of deals right now because spot price is up and a lot of people are attracted to it. Now, is there a cure for the fear of missing out? That's what a lot of people are getting into right now, is silver is going up, it's going to the moon, I have to buy. And you know what? I'm not saying silver is not going to go to $1 trillion an ounce. It just may get to $1 trillion an ounce. One day you might be able to take 30 American Silver Eagles and just pay off the national debt with 30 ounces of silver. You just may. Now, I don't agree with that. I agree, in my opinion, we will see silver back at $15, $16, maybe $17 an ounce at some point. I could be absolutely wrong. This is not financial advice. I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know where silver is going. Do I think silver is going to go up before silver comes back down again? In all likelihoods, yep, that's exactly what's going to happen. We're going to probably see silver go up to, maybe it's going to go up to $30. Maybe silver is going to go up to $35. But if that does happen, for me, that's more of an opportunity to sell than of an opportunity to buy more. Is there a cure for that fear of missing out, that FOMO? I think there is a cure for a lot of people. I think a lot of people were cured in 2011. I was cured when I was buying silver over $20 an ounce in 2016. Then I saw the price in 2018 go back down to $15 an ounce. In 2016, I had that same fear of missing out. Oh, I better buy, because silver is going to the moon, but it didn't. Everybody thought it was going to the moon. Then reality stepped in and the economy got better and people were spending money. People were buying cars. People were spending money, and people were getting into the stock market. People were getting into Bitcoin, and less people were getting into silver. And what drives the price of silver is demand. It's not so much the industrial side. Yes, and silver is a industrial metal, but the demand for the industrial side is not great enough to drive the spot price higher. What drives the spot price higher is demand on the physical side. So what is the cure for FOMO? How do people get cured? Well, unfortunately, people have to get cured the hard way. People have to get cured by spending at the higher prices and then watch silver spot price drop. A lot of people might have been cured after 2011 when spot price went to about $50 an ounce and people were still buying, and then it crashed down to $15 an ounce in 2015. Then it went back up in 2016. It went up to $20 an ounce, over $20 an ounce, and then it crashed again in 2017 and didn't really start going back up again until 2019. And now people might have been cured in 2020 when spot price went up to almost $30 an ounce. Premiums were ridiculous. Premiums were crazy, but people were still buying. People were buying American Silver Eagles at $40 an ounce with crazy premiums. And then spot price crashed again. It went down to $22 an ounce, $21 an ounce, and now we're still not back up to where silver was just a few months ago, which was $29 an ounce, and people can't get their money back. So I think for a lot of people, that cure of fear of missing out are the people who had experience with buying at the higher levels, watched it drop, and then they could not sell and recoup the money that they put into silver. So I think that is one way of curing fear of missing out. Is you gotta, it's the harder way. It's the experience of buying at the higher prices and then being forced to sell at the lower prices and actually losing money versus making your money back when you have to sell. Now, the other fear of missing out is not just buying the bullion. But it's also buying collectible stuff. That's right. I fully admit that I had the fear of missing out. And this is one thing that I had the fear of missing out on is the 2020 Silver Proof set. That's right, the Silver Proof set, which I had made several videos over the past few years, that most of the products that we buy from the United States Mint loses value versus appreciating in value, it depreciates in value. But for this set, which is why I have it on the table here, this went 2020 demand. Like I said, people have the fear of missing out. People are buying silver left and right. That's why we had a lot of the higher premiums that we had earlier in the year. Well, this set here went unavailable. Everything, almost everything from the United States Mint that has no limits on anything, unlimited, mintages, unlimited product limits, unlimited everything. A lot of things went unavailable and was unavailable for months. And that was the case for this. That was the case for the silver proof set. I said, well, wait a minute. What if these could have a lower mintage and the sky is the limit? These are going to be worth $500 a set because they're just not selling them. Well, what happened was they brought them back. They brought them back and they've been available off and on, but they've actually sold close to a record number of these. But that was part of my fear of missing out in 2020 was these. I bought 5 of them, and now it's going to probably be hard if I had to sell or wanted to sell. It would probably be hard to recoup my money on that. So my fear of missing out for anything that the United States Mint sells, I've been cured of that as well. So I've been cured of the fear of missing out in bullion. I still will buy silver, American Silver Eagles, the BU, the bullion coins, but I am going to wait until I believe the price is right and not buy as it's going up and not really buy as it's going down, but I'm going to buy at what I believe is the floor. And in my opinion, again, this is not financial advice. I have no idea exactly what the floor is, but in my opinion, I believe the floor is somewhere around 16, probably between $16 and $17 with a chance of it getting back down to 15. And I know for a lot of us, we're going to have to agree to disagree on that. But fear of missing out. Is there a cure? I think the cure is, once again, it's the experience of buying at the higher prices and sometimes being forced to sell when the price is lower and losing money. Thanks everybody for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. And I'll talk to everybody on my next video. Why do people buy silver at $40 an ounce, but they didn't buy at 15?